Cameron Diaz, Jamie Fox back in action, scores Netflix record. Guys, oh my God. Guys, tell me a movie that you didn't finish. And it's probably a Netflix movie, but wow. That freaking Cameron Diaz, Jamie Fox movie, and to be fair, I made it through about 30 minutes. I'll give it that. Maybe 45. And this was Cameron Diaz is like, you know, she's back, right? Well, like the last movie Cameron Diaz did was quite a few years ago, right, guys? It's man, this movie is, it's just so freaking formulaic, right? It just feels like just a regular Netflix movie with like the Jamie Fox and Cameron Diaz. They're supposed to be a married couple in this movie, and they seem like they're friends. Like, and I guess to be fair, some married couples probably seem like they have no chemistry either. But this couple literally had, like, they have zero chemistry. Like they're not. And there's a couple of scenes where they're like, you know, when you have a married couple in a movie, it'll show them like giving each other a peck or a kiss or something like that, you know, because just to kind of drive home, oh, they're married, you know, because married couples, they'll do that. We're like, bye, honey, have a nice day, and then the peck. There's like it's like a couple times where they teased they were gonna like give each other a kiss, but then they don't do it. So was it in their contract to like not have any kind of like personal contact? I don't know. It was very strange, and I know that's a weird gripe. Also, the movie's just like there's nothing like original about it at all. You know, it's just one of those. It's kind of like trying to copy Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know, they're both like supposed to be. Yeah, maybe they do have cooties. They're both supposed to be like secret agents or something like that. The fight scenes, you know, because most of the time when you have actors this big, there's going to be stunt doubles, right? Like there's almost 100% going to be stunt doubles. But even with the stunt doubles, the fight scenes are atrocious. They're just horrible. Like, and I think what is a bad fight scene in a movie, right? That's when it seems like you punch left, okay, and then you punch, and everything's a cut, right? And so now you do a kick, and now you do a kick over his head, and now you duck, and everything just felt like it was piecemealed together for the fights. And, you know, maybe I'm spoiled from watching like freaking Hong Kong cinema and shit like that, but, you know, John Wick. But I mean, if you get a good fight choreographer and you're using stunt doubles anyway, why not pull out a cool freaking fight scene? I don't know. To sum it up, there was just nothing to grab onto in this movie, and I was just like, ugh. But to the movies, in the movie's defense, and this is not really a defense, what percentage of Netflix movies would you say stay with you? And I really think about this, okay? Think about this question. What percentage of Netflix movies, like say you watch 10 Netflix movies a month, what percentage of that 10 movies do you take away and you're like, wow, man, that movie's just going to stay in my head for the rest of the year, right? And let me get this super chat while you give me that answer, okay? Jason Morbies, he says, favorite strength and also flaw in a final girl. I like a final girl that's smart. That's probably my favorite strength. Now, what would be my favorite flaw? You know, that's a good question because I think you do want a final girl to have a flaw. Would you guys agree with that? I don't think you want a final girl to be perfect, right? Like a Mary Sue. She's got to have a flaw. So I guess the flaw would be, and a perfect example would be like in the movie Prey, how she fails over and over, but she learns from her mistakes. And then she's able to fight the predator using her wits because she knows she's not strong enough, right? So she's got to use her wits. But the most important aspect of that was that they made her fail over and over, you know? And what's funny is like, you did have some people, and I think that a lot of them didn't even watch the movie. They said that there's no way she would beat the predator. And people forget, Arnold Schwarzenegger in the first movie, going physical, hand to hand, got his ass freaking whipped. Until he realized that even Arnold Schwarzenegger had to use his wits. He had to trick the predator. So anybody can trick the predator, right? It doesn't have to be a male or a female. So in this case, it was a female using her wits and, you know, kind of beating him at using his own weapons against him. So Yeah, I don't even remember the name of that freaking movie, the Jamie Foxx. Back in Action? But I'm just shocked that that's the movie she came back for. They must have gave her a big fat fucking check. Jason Carpenter, Carry On. Yeah, Jason, you kind of proved my point right there. Carry On was, I think, the best Netflix movie that I saw last year or last month. It was probably the best Netflix movie I saw last month. And you know what rating I would give Carry On? At best, a 3 out of 5. At best, a 3 out of 5. I had some fun in it, but I will never watch it again. You know? I'll watch Die Hard 2. Because that's pretty much the template that they're using there, right? It's pretty much Die Hard 2 in the airport, right? But you have a main character that doesn't have the charisma of like a John McClane, you know. Not knocking Taron Egerton, he's a decent actor, but we don't have actors like we did back in the. And I know I'm sounding like an old geezer now, but charisma. Is charisma gone, guys? Like, I'm sure there's some actors that still have it. I think Ryan Gosling has charisma. Give me some actors that have charisma, okay? I think in the right role, I think Chris Hemsworth. I think he definitely has charisma. I don't think Taron Egerton is there yet for me in the charisma factor. But you know, back then you had freaking Tom Cruise, Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Clint Eastwood. Those guys had their own like little stamp, right? You went to the movie for them. You didn't even care what the movie was. What's up, guys? You are at the end of the DD Live clip. What I do is I like to clip these out if I think the topic is important or something that's newsworthy. So thank you for watching. And if you want to watch more, you can go over here. You can go over here. Click on one of those. And hopefully I can do this for 20 seconds, which I think I did. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.